Well, we've been to the shop and had to buy some fertilizer, so looks like we're not getting the chickens yet then. Hello and welcome along. Today we're back on Felsbrunn. We have got a tank full of fertilizer here. We've had to go and fill up because I suddenly realised that our crops are coming along nicely, but they are not fertilised. We are quite a way off that. So if we have a look on the map here and have a look at the fertilization states, you can see here, apart from take the weeds off, that our field 9 has a big patch. That's where we ploughed in the potatoes that withered. But the rest of our fields all need doing, all need a whole spray. So that's what we're going to be getting up to today. We're going to spray fields 9 and 17 if we have time, and we have any fertilizer left. We will go be spraying stuff elsewhere. But what we have at the moment is basically we need to get these fields ready. Unfortunately, what it does mean is that the chickens won't quite be coming yet. We hit 20,000, but as you saw last time, we need to make a little bit of an alteration to the terrain. So what we've got to do now is we've got to get this working. Also, as you can see, this bottom end of this field is absolutely full of weeds. This is because we ran out of weed killer down here. We can't really do anything about it, so the yields down this bottom end is not going to be great. But it will be fully fertilized, and that will work to our advantage. Because of what we're up to today, I don't think this will be an overly long episode either. I could run through the spraying the whole time, but yeah, I don't want it to take longer than really you guys might be interested in. So we're gonna get our way through here, driving through. I mean, the difference here actually, this weed infested patch there, and then you look there and there's nothing. It's just an incredible difference in the two. Yeah, we'll get this sorted today, and you can see the exact point we ran out as well. So we'll get this sorted today, and in getting this sorted, what we should do is maximise the yield we'll get off this stuff. Off our, I think we got we got a field of wheat and a field of soybeans. We will hopefully we'll be able to harvest the two of them about the same time. So if we could do that, that will be massively useful to us. That will minimise how much we have an issue with, or how much we need to alter, and how many missions and things we need to do extra in order to make sure that we can afford all of this, afford our chickens going forwards. But right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this field finished, and we will see how much we have left when we get to the end of this field, and hopefully maybe see if we can pay for this. All I need to do is pay for this fertilizer really with a mission. So we'll see if a fertilizing mission comes available to us. For now though, I'm just going to crack on, and I will see you the other side. So we're on the last row now of field 17. It's gone pretty well. We're just over half a tank left, which is good. We do have a little bit more fertilizer down at the shop, so I'll probably go and pick that up at the end of this. I'm hoping we should. In fact, no, I'm pretty sure we've got so little to do on the other field. We've only got about half the field. We should be absolutely fine insofar as getting that field done on just what we have in this tank. So that will be quite useful. I'm going to go and try and work out. So we're going to go and sort out the headland bit on the bit that we need to do first. So what we're going to do is we'll turn that off there, and I'm just going to pop into the map here. And yeah, it literally is about halfway down the field that we need to start this off. So we're going to go around the headland at the top of this field, at the top of field 9. And get that done. Yeah. Wow. It is really, yeah, about here that we want to come in. And turn on. And if we check back on our map, perfect. So yeah, this is covering the headland. We'll go out to the top end, and when we get to the point where we need to turn in, we'll turn in there, and then get the rest of that done. But this, yeah, this field, once we got this done, get a good amount of wheat off here. We're going to sell the straw as well. We're going to use, my plan is to use a forage wagon on here. So, you know, then we don't have to bale it and stack it and all of that. We're going to get a forage wagon on here and do that. And that should do us pretty well for what we need to do here. There are a couple of really well-paying transport missions at the moment, where we're in an unfortunate position where we actually don't have a flatbed trailer. Because of the trailer we've gone with on the start of this, we don't have the flatbed. So we're not actually in a position to do any transport missions at the moment. But in both cases, they're actually pretty good transport missions. So that's a little bit unfortunate for us at the moment. So yeah, we're coming up to the point at which we want to shut off and turn. Quite useful doing this. Right, you can see now, if I come back into it, there we are beyond it. So we're going to line ourselves up the field here. And this, I think, should be... Oh, actually, we want to be a little bit further over. We want to be about here-ish. We really did miss a lot of this field. An awful lot of this field. But yeah, there we go. That's not bad. That's a pretty good coverage we've got there. So yeah, we get this. Hopefully, we'll get the rest of this sprayed, the rest of this fertilized, and get a good yield off it. So yeah, I will see you at the far side of this field when hopefully. Oh wow! And just as I'm saying that, the field has turned. So we're still able to fertilize. I think. No. Oh, wow. Okay. So, change for Farming Simulator 19, I should say. We are on final growth stage, so this is now ready. It's fully grown, and we can't fertilize it anymore. So, yeah, that is that. So, this field isn't fully fertilized. So let's not fold it down in the crop. We don't want to damage this crop at all. That's really unfortunate. I should have got this field done first. But you can see now we're in a position where we're ready to harvest. So what I'm going to do actually, we got time left today. We're going to go and change our wheels on this, drop this off, and we're going to get this wheat started. Because if it's there, we'll cut it. And we should get through the field fairly quickly. I think it'll go fairly well. And yeah, we will be in a position where we will have some feed for our eventual chickens. We should be able to sell a little bit, I think. Right. There we go. There we are. So drop that off. Not that one. Drop the other one off. There we go. Right, let's go and change our wheels on here, and we're going to get ourselves. We'll probably just get ourselves set up, I think, and then we'll pick up the harvest next time. But it's yeah, it's unfortunate that that happened. That we are in that position where we need to harvest this and move forward there. I'm not quite sure where I'm going to store this wheat is the only thing. That is the only downside to this. Right, so wheel set up. We are on the standard. There we go. Get our front weight back on. Right, so. And go and get our trailer hooked up, and then we can get our combine out and set up. And next time, what we'll be doing is we'll be getting this harvested, and with any luck, it won't be too long after that that we harvest the soybeans as well. I really need to sell the soybeans off. I think we're going to have to do a tip on the floor. I think we're going to have to, sort of in the corner of this barn, tip out our wheat, because we're going to need it. We need it to feed the chickens when we get them. But of course, the thing we have at the moment is that the chickens aren't here, and we need to get the money. We need to make a decent amount. I think our soybeans are what's going to be the key to this. Alright, I want to start the combine in this corner, so we will just park our tractor over here. And get our combine started and out. Oh. We need to be a little bit careful. It's got to be a much less sharp angle. There we go. Right. So the yield on this wheat should be good, for the most part. At least half the field is nicely already fertilized. We're going to have a little bit of problem with half of the field in that it needs to be, it isn't fertilized, so that is going to affect our setup quite a bit. We'll get this header on. Get ourselves set up, and I'll maybe take the headland out today. There we go. Yeah, see how it's cutting. Take the headland out, and continue it next time. So. Oh. Let's see. Unfold our harvester. Start her up. And away we go. Right, we want to make sure, yeah, we need to get, no, we don't want our chopper down, so keep our chopper up. And take out the headland. Nice strip going into the field. And see how she's cutting. She's cutting actually really nicely. I'm expecting, as I said, I'm expecting the yield of this to just drop like a stone once we get out of this half of the field. And you'll see it's going really nicely now. And then it's still, actually, we're still going at a fair pace. It's not having as big an effect on it as I thought it would. Yeah, it's interesting that. It will be a lower yield. We would have had a better yield had we done it. But just looking at the numbers going up is not making a massive difference. But what we're going to do is, as I said, we're going to get onto this harvest fully next time. We will probably pick up right from where we leave off at this time in the next video. Maybe get this headland finished off. But I think that it's... you know, this was completely unexpected. I did not expect that we would be harvesting this today. I thought we were going to be able to get this fertilized and done and dusted. But as we haven't, we are, you know, going around and getting ourselves our first cut. So all that remains is for me to say thank you for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Please give it a like, drop us a comment, and give it a share. And for all the latest videos and live streams from FendtFarmer, please subscribe to the channel, ring that bell, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.